Hello, and welcome to Loose Butthole Reviews. Today we are reviewing the movie Malignant. And like always, so we can get straight into spoilers, we're going to give our number rating. So, Spooge, what would you say your number rating is?
I'd say 4.5.
I also say a 4.5 out of 5.
Second movie we agree on.
Yeah, the first one was Scanners, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
This one, it was pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. The action
Alright,
scenes.
it's like definitely not the perfect movie.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
perfect
Like
movie.
it's not where yeah, that's what prevents it from being like a five, but it was like it still hit all the marks that it needed to, I think.
Oh
It
yeah, for
didn't need to be a
sure.
perfect movie.
I think it hit it. I think it hit all the marks that it set out to. To be honest,
Yeah.
I feel that
And
these
I think it's
people wanted.
totally fine that it's not yeah.
I feel these
Go
people
on.
wanted to make a specific kind of movie, and that's what they did.
Just fucking sweet crazy shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. The intro was definitely it definitely could set a definitely good mystery because, and some I've watched some other reviews because I wanted to get other people's theories and take on it. Some people was thinking that it was a basket case situation, like a Siamese
Mhm.
twin was cut from her.
Yeah. That's what we initially that's what I initially thought from seeing the first part
I
until
I don't know
honestly
why, just
until
something. I don't know, just when I saw the scene where they pull her and Gabriel behind the screen to initially cut out what they can of Gabriel. I think I just saw like the little arms and the spine and the face. Like I just saw it too cleanly through the screen.
mm,
It's like there's no way they're gonna like detach that from her or whatever they're trying to do.
mhm. I didn't see it very well, so I didn't really know what was I was seeing. It looked like it was like I didn't see that it was connected to anybody else. I just thought it was some like weird fetus thing.
I saw her spinal cord. That's what gave it away from me. I was like, that's definitely attached to someone's
Mm,
spine. I wasn't fully aware what was going on. I was thinking it was going to be more. She just had another face, and I thought she was going to know about it the whole time, and like she was just going to be like a weird kind of double, like Siamese twin killer type deal.
yeah. When in the very first attack, I was kind of confused, and I didn't really get a twin. I didn't have any hints to twin things, so I thought it was a tulpa. I
Yeah,
thought that she
that
got
was
abused,
your
so
like it was a
she
thought
summoned a tulpa
monster,
on him.
which I was seeing where you
Yeah,
could see that, but it attacked her afterwards. So I was like, I'm not sure about that.
that makes sense. I thought it would make sense because I thought the twist would being that she didn't want to have the baby.
Oh yeah,
I thought
that
that
would
would
have
be like
been.
a setup for that.
But she obviously wanted to have the baby throughout the film.
Later, yeah,
Yeah,
later. I mean that I threw that right out pretty quick.
it's
Like just
blatantly
in the
obvious.
during the movie.
And
And I know we had the twin because I like you and Starfish kind of like called it out at the same time. I remember seeing you like him say it, and then like I saw like the little light of my phone go up and cracked up of you saying the same thing. But then when it confirmed it for me, when it like totally like clicked was when that one doctor dude was getting stabbed in his bed, and that's when we actually get to see Gabriel like like his figure like clearly for the first time and it's all backwards.
Yeah, now there could have been a thing you could say since she was attached to his back that he was just used to moving backwards though.
You
So
could, yeah.
it,
But
it
then I
doesn't
was just like,
it doesn't
oh,
necessarily give it away, but it if you know what's going on, then yeah, that will confirm it for you.
mm. But that was definitely, I feel like, so that was a real good, uh, like storytelling just through the visual, like just through the design.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, definitely.
And I mean, all the action scenes just with backwards.
Oh man, and it was they executed them so well even when with the fast-paced editing. I didn't feel like it was too shaky cam. I felt we got good solid scene like visuals of what was going on.
Yeah. There's like only a couple points where I could see that there's some like CG parts used, but like it still didn't like distract me from anything, and
Yeah, I'm not gonna
it was
lie.
great.
I liked the design of the monster and everything, but the CG for the monster's face kind of was iffy in certain scenes. It definitely reminded me of the Mummy, uh, the original Mummy before he gets his skin and flesh. It kind of reminded me of that
Mm.
CGI.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'd have to look back, but I think like some I feel like there's at points when it was like a physical thing.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not saying the whole time. I'm just saying there were specific scenes where the CGI kind of got rough. It wasn't the whole movie.
mm, yeah, and
So we got to go a bit longer
trying
than
to think
this.
of what else. I know I'm thinking sometimes it's kind of hard with like real good movies because it's like.
Yeah, I just want it. I would prefer them just go watch it, but I believe by the time this goes out, it's not going to be available on HBO Max anymore. It's going to be in theaters. And I was
Of
actually,
course, they
that's what we
wouldn't
need.
want it
Would you go see? Would
on
you have gone
Halloween.
seen this in the theater? Like, would if you went in? Like, would you give it the same rating?
If I saw it in the theater,
Yeah,
I'd probably, I'd
really.
probably give it the same rating.
I I
I,
feel
I'm
I
real picky on my fives.
I feel it would have gotten a lesser if I spent more money on this. To be honest,
Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah, that's definitely got to be a factor. Like, would you want to spend $11 to watch this one time?
Yeah, I don't think that. I think I'd have more of a fun time,
All right,
honestly, with popcorn and the big screen and people screaming
cool,
at
cool.
points and going like, "Oh shit!" at all the mini "oh shit" moments to go "oh shit," and that's what was exactly happening when I was watching it here.
That's all right, all right. I feel you. I still say I would probably give it like a 3 if I spent $11 to see this once.
It'd be a very high 4.5, but just not. There's just there's just a certain there's a certain it's hard to explain.
I don't know.
There's just like a certain point five thing that of how I grade my movies that I just can't put it to there.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I was going to say the reason why the price is affects my rating is because there are certain movies that I say I would just wait and spend like $25 to get a Blu-ray copy, so you could watch this movie anytime because it's that good.
Hmm.
And that's what I like. If you gotta like, definitely wait to watch this. if you don't have access to it. But if you want to see a good horror movie, I say you might like it in the theaters.
Yeah, I definitely recommend to see it in theaters. You probably get uh, if you're an extrovert, you'll get a great experience out of it. That's probably the best experience you'll get out of it, honestly. We have to remember that we're introverts.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. So, what did you think of the set design? Oh, the chase scene. The chase scene, definitely. We got to talk about the chase scene as well. The set design and chase scene.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point because I mean the best part of the set design was through the chase scene,
For
honestly.
sure.
I mean like I liked when they just were ended up in Blight Town all of a sudden. Like I was
Yeah.
totally not bothered by that. I know they actually explained the caverns and stuff, but it was totally just like fucking Blight Town.
Oh yeah,
I was
for
just like, oh
sure.
no,
I
you
loved.
fucked up. You
I
didn't
would.
call backup. How do you not call backup?
Yeah, that's what I
You
was
never.
thinking. Like I would have definitely at least called backup, but
I
eh,
mean, he didn't get killed for it anyway, so I
yeah, he
mean, he
seemed
got
to
out
be
fine.
kind of on par with the monster in strength level. To be honest,
Yeah, it was like the only thing that that monster was scared of was that dude.
yeah, he like that cop. Which
He was kind of a Leon Kennedy.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Which I kind of liked his character, but I found his romance with the uh sister very unnecessary and very forced.
Oh yeah, and I remember that one character that was like that was crushing on him and then just like disappeared from the movie and then kind of appeared all of a sudden and hid and then disappeared again and was just never relevant again.
Oh yeah, the lady cop that I liked.
It
I
was
liked
all
her. She got
yeah,
away. I'm glad about that.
and
She was
but
the only
it was
one
almost
that
like they were about to they're, it was almost like they were about to set up a love triangle and then went nah.
yeah, yeah. Maybe they're trying to set up and now I don't see how they could really do a sequel or anything. Maybe they're setting up
Oh, they
stuff.
set it up for a sequel. They totally did.
Oh,
They honestly totally did. It was super obvious that they did.
oh, you think there's going to
They
be a
even had
sequel?
the
You're going to have to explain to me cuz I didn't see I thought this was a
James
pretty
Wan.
good
That's all I have to
finality.
say.
I thought they had
This
some really good finale. I think this is a really good standalone film. I don't think they're.
he literally says that I'll be back, and she says I know, and I'll be prepared. And then they're all like laying and crying, and then all of a sudden the movie ends just before the credits. The light goes. Zzz.
Well, she has that kind
It's a
of
James Wan movie.
she has them kind of
It's a
she
James
has
Wan movie.
she has the access to the same powers as he does now. So she just might not like
But
be.
it's him.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
that's
Okay.
always signified his presence. That's always signified his presence. That's always signified his
I
presence.
gotcha. I gotcha. I
He
gotcha.
talks through electricity because
There's
he
no
can't.
denying it. I just wasn't paying attention at the end. I thought it literally just cut the credits.
And also, it's a James Wan movie. Same director as The Conjuring, The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring 3, Insidious, Insidious 2,
You
Insidious
think
3,
so?
Insidious 4. Huh?
You really think there's gonna be another movie?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, dude,
If it does it doesn't even have to do super well. It just has to do kind of well,
like
and it'll have another sequel.
I oh this is gonna do really well. It's a horror movie. What you talking about?
Mm. But yeah,
And
it's James
October,
Wan. Of course, it's
uh,
guaranteed.
October's literally 2 weeks away. Well, it is October. What am I talking about?
He's honestly the best kind of like
Actually,
sellouty.
Halloween is tomorrow. Now that I bring it up.
Oh yeah, it is. Hap- Happy almost Halloween.
Yeah, yeah, we're the relaxed talk is gonna be probably about Halloween. We're probably just gonna talk about Halloween for an hour. It's a relaxed talk is coming out on Halloween. Like, what else would we talk about?
But yeah, we're talking about the director of The Nun.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm actually excited then because I don't see where a sequel could actually go with this. They have to add another creature. They just can't bring him back. They can't bring Gabriel back.
Or
Or they could tie
yeah,
it.
I don't know.
They could tie it into the Conjuring universe.
Oh my God. Just fucking kills the what the fuck's they're called? The fucking Warrens or whatever. Just
uh,
Matrix kicks them.
oh man. I'm actually
Fight
very excited
Aquaman
for a sequel. Then I'm actually
because
because
James Wan directs the Aquaman movie.
this is such an original. The reason why it gets a 4.5, and to
Oop,
be honest,
but
yeah, I changed my mind now that I think about it. Definitely go see this in theaters if you can, because it's such an original movie. Like it's not connected to anything. There's like no. It's just Malignant and nothing more.
it's
Like
it's my favorite movie of James Wan so far. Though I do have to rewatch the very first Saw. I haven't actually seen it all the way through, I don't think.
oh, I am. Oh, that I don't know. To be honest, I would have to rewatch Saw 2, and I guess we got to put it on the list now, which opens up
And
that
that's also James
franchise,
Wan.
which is great.
Written and directed by James Wan. Saw. The first Saw. Then he directs no, he just executive produces the rest of them.
Uh,
He's like, this is yours now.
well, if we review the first one, we'll have to review the other ones, which will mean we'll have to
Yeah.
review Jigsaw and Spiral as well.
Oh, forgot about Spiral. Well, I guess he did the. Oh no, he was executive producer on that.
But comparing this to Saw, I don't know if I could do that. Saul would Saul's probably a 5 for me, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, Saul's such a perfect. I wish it was such a. I wish it was that. That's another film that I wish was just a stand. It's such an amazing film. The twist at the end, and and to be honest, I'm gonna.
I
I
know the
didn't even
twist.
what.
I was just saying, like, if I mean, I guess for listeners would be wary of spoilers, but I just was letting you know that it has been spoiled for me because I remember seeing the ending.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just about to say I didn't even watch the film first. I literally read the plot synopsis on Wikipedia, and that was the only time a Wikipedia page like had like I was not gonna stop reading because it was just so good. I was like, I have to see this, and that's why some films I have to like. There's certain films I have to wait until I can actually read the synopsis or something before I see it, and it's because
Mm-hmm.
of the Saw film. Is because it just elevated the movie even more because I read it first in a way, and then I
Mm-hmm.
saw it get executed, and it was executed so well from what the plot synopsis was on the Wikipedia page. The twist of him always being in the room the whole time and
Because
it,
I remember that they were red herring, like the red herring was the. I remember it was the dude that played Ben in Lost. He was like the one of the main bad guys in Lost. Which, as bad as that show is, he was the actor was really good in it.
I mean I if I'm not mistaken the actor actually laid there the whole time while filming.
Well, that not him. I mean that actor's great too, but I was talking about the guy that they try to make you think is Saw, the brown haired guy. He's kind of pointy faced.
You you're talking about the dude, the photographer?
Or I mean, I've only seen pieces of the film, so one second.
There
I was gonna send you Ben from Lost.
there's only 3 people in the film. It literally takes place all in that room. The whole film does. If I remember correctly, and it's the doctor, the photographer, and the corpse in the middle of the room, and that's it.
One second. Let me make sure I didn't get something
I
mixed up
don't
too.
remember any other scenes. That's the only scenes that I can remember because that's literally the most memorable parts is the scenes in the room. Like any other scenes, oh yeah, the detective running around trying to piece it together. They do have scenes of a detective.
Use Zep Hindle and Saw.
They do show like other traps and stuff that he set off during the film.
But yeah, this was the guy that the detective was after at first, and then he
Yeah,
because I think that's the one
I
that
barely
he
remember
that
the
Saw
scenes with the
frames.
detective, to be honest, because
Yeah.
they're kind of forgettable. I mean, yeah, they're gruesome and all, because they're most of them just show other traps that he's done. But
Mm.
the
But but yeah, the twist was yeah with that the Jigsaw was in that room the whole time, but
yeah,
the the guy I just sent was the dude he was trying to frame.
okay. Oh yeah, I don't remember him at all.
But
Do
he
not
was sort of the
remember him
pseudo
at
bad guy.
all. I barely remember what the detective looks like, so. But
Apparently,
I
the
do remember
detective's
the
super important to
the
the
scenes
spiral.
with every scene where it's them trying to figure out how to get free and everything, and then figuring out that they have to saw a foot off to get out,
Mm.
and then he just end up getting up and saying game over and closing the door. It's just like so poetic. And then they had to go and ruin it by making
Dun-dun-dun.
what 6, 7 more.
I mean, more than that, I think, because I mean, like, it's. I feel like they're on at the very least, like, they have to be at like at 9. I mean, with
Oh man,
Spiral, if we're counting Spiral,
yeah, you have to call
because I
you have
mean,
to
yeah,
count
because yeah,
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw and Spiral.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think they're at 8 or 9. Yeah, they're pushing 8 or 9.
that's too many.
But there we go.
I mean, isn't the actor dead?
I'm not sure, but there we go.
I'm pretty
Filling
sure
time
he
talking
is.
about another film.
That's James Wan at least.
Yeah, we're talking about the same, and it's putting future episodes into. Ooh, that's what we're gonna have to do. One October, we're gonna have to do like 2 Octobers in a row. We're gonna have to do the
It's
Jigsaw
October.
films. All right, so I really can't talk about
4.5.
anything else in Malignant. You gotta go see it. To be honest,
Yeah, see it to believe it.
it's the action scenes are phenomenal. What would you say your favorite before we
Definitely,
go?
it's
What
definitely. I mean,
what was your favorite scene?
favorite scene. Um, I honestly, I mean, I feel like just even the chase scene, but the lead up to the chase scene, which was the just like that dude getting murdered.
Okay, okay. I have to say the precinct action scene was my favorite scene, where he's just going nuts on the ladies and jail cell and then the cops.
Mm.
Even though
Because
that
he was still scary when he was murdering that guy, and then when the parkour scene kind of happened, it stopped being scary for me, but like not really in a negative way, but it was just more
I
like, okay,
I got
this is
uncomfortable
different.
during the action scene because some of the kills are kind of brutal.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, the chase scene definitely kind of just they did really well making him look like somebody running backwards though. But that kind of
Yeah.
was too comical for me. But
Yeah.
I think that was the point, to be honest.
Well, I mean, and honestly, I mean, because it was definitely like unsettling to see. I mean, I definitely think there's horror and absurdity.
Yeah,
Um,
cause
and
and especially
yeah.
especially his face after the second face. The first face was bad, but the second face kind of being like an amalgamation of her brain and somebody's skull. That was
Mm,
that was very well done, to be honest, except for like certain scenes to where, like I said, it kind of looked like the mummy from the original movie.
yeah.
But I feel the action scenes, especially the precinct one, was seems so fluent to me now that I look trying to like look back and remember it completely. Like there was barely any like shaky cam or anything. It
Hmm.
was quite graphic and it wasn't holding back
Where
on
did it
showing
learn
it.
to fight? Like, was that just like a? I want to know like how it was doing that.
Doing
If that
what?
was just part of its powers. I mean, just kicking everybody's ass. I mean,
Yeah,
was she athletic?
I think the dude would like it was just extremely powerful. Like it could take the energy from electricity and stuff and empower it itself, I believe.
Mm.
Which, oh my god. She's gonna
What?
she's gonna be the superhero in the next one. And and her kryptonite is that her powers come from her parasitic twin.
Mm.
Ah, yes. I wonder what her
Sure.
vigilante
Mm.
costume's gonna be, because you know that's where that's where they're going. It's just
You
it
think?
with the social climate, superheroes is all the big. Even even M Night Shyamalan did it, for crying out loud.
Mm. I feel like the trench coat works.
Yeah, I mean, definitely gonna be a vigilante in the next film.
Also, I like, I kind of like that the evil twin was sort of an edgelord. Like it specifically wanted its specific like trench coat. It like went back to the station to get that too. I mean, and it's like blade that it made. I just feel like it like
Yeah, that's very fitting.
that's sorry, one second. Sorry, I got interrupted by my fucking controller.
Gotcha.
Um, but I I like to think that it'd make her like surf brain cell forums.
Yes.
She's just like she's on the computer like mindlessly, and then like the parents walk in and like, why are you reading incel things? It's like it wasn't me, mommy. It was him. He's getting pilled, mommy.
Oh my god. That that's just perfect, man. The but yeah, I definitely enjoyed this film. Definitely enjoyed this film a lot.
Very fun.
All right, so that's definitely long enough. Um, if you listen this long, thanks for listening this long, and happy Halloween Eve. Um, you know the YouTube spiel. Like the video, comment, share it around, subscribe to the channel, ring the
Yeah,
notification bell. Do you want to
even
say
if you
any?
don't like it, tell us about it. Tell us about it if you don't like it,
Yeah,
because comments help.
you know, get those comments open up, and we'll actually respond this go around. The first time I just wanted to get the whole review out.
If not us, I mean, well, I don't use mine because I don't have another thing. But Kent's out there. Kent will talk to you.
Yeah.
He's lonely. And you know what? You may regret it because he's also very clingy.
He's a weird guy.
Yep, I've tried to fire him many times. He won't go away. And he somehow has made it so like we can't take the mod powers away from him. So
We're just stuck with him.
luckily we don't stream too much, but
Actually, we
but he-
by this point we've probably been streaming a month, and we should be streaming.
little yeah.
Well, I've been
Still not too
streaming
much though. Well, yeah, you've been.
because
I'm
the
so I don't
streams
know if Kent's been there.
the streams have started October 1st, and they should be every night at midnight, unless something just comes up and I just can't make it. But it will be every night. All right, so this will be a bye bye.
Bye bye.